Hey, Scott,
What?
I have a disabled deer joke.
All right, I'm a little scared. Where's this going?
It's okay. What do you call a deer with no eyes?
What?
No idea. What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs?
I don't
Still
know.
no idea.
This is Scott Klum with Autism Ability, and today for our first episode with a special guest, we have Jennifer Msumba. And
Yay.
yay! And Jennifer and I have done some podcasts together, and I'm excited to have her on the Autism Ability channel. So, Jennifer, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Scott.
Of course. And what have you been up to recently?
So recently, I've been working on my feature documentary, really deep into post-production. And it's a hard story because, it's about my past. So I started reacting to going over things. So my producers just told me, Jen, we don't want you to work on the actual footage anymore. We just
Mm,
want you to concentrate on the music because that's what you love and that'll be good for you. So I've been working on that, and that's been like the happy part of the film. So I've been really into that lately, and also music wise, I have been just creating songs and trying to get my break into the big world of sync with film and television and ads. That's where the money is.
it's awesome. And then you'd also get to work from home and not have to travel a bunch.
I love it. I wanna make what I call pajama money.
Pajama money is good money, I hear.
Yeah.
Are you wearing pajamas right now?
I could be.
You could be. I mean, the hoodie might be covering something up. We don't know.
You don't know.
So, yeah. What's been the hardest part of this film for you so far?
Definitely the well, raising money, I think is always the answer. But, besides, like, the physical part of raising money and putting pieces together for crew and everything, it's definitely been going back in time and reliving a lot of those memories. But at the same time, I've grown a lot since I started making it. I've grown in other ways, just in my life. I feel more confident, more sure of myself because I feel like with the film, I'm taking control of my past. It's drifting off into my regular life. And even my mom said, Jen, in the past 6 months, you've grown so much. Like, I can't believe. She says, I know you're going to be okay. And those words were just, that really meant a lot. So
Yep.
film's been hard, but it's also been rewarding.
Yep. I remember when I made my film Autism One Man's Journey, it was really hard to relive a lot of those moments. And as an editor, you end up just looping through it over and over again because as an editor, every frame matters.
Yeah.
And I just what you said from your mom that you're gonna be okay. I mean, those words came up to me with Autism One Man's Journey. It's going to be okay. And when it comes to growth, I know for me, I became a stronger person after my film. I actually worked towards becoming independent. It was just a string of events. One of the biggest things for me was my interview with Temple Grandin, and she pushed me to fixate less on having my autism define who I am and me pushing forward with my different career paths in film. I'm a filmmaker, I'm a photographer. In your case, you're a musician.
It's just definitely, man, it's made me grow, like, more than I can imagine. Uh, I think I think it's made me grow even in, like, when I have to call the bank and stuff, because I remember when I got that grant check
Yep.
and I was scared. I thought, "Who am I to have this check, this big amount of money, and go into the bank? Like, they're gonna arrest me for having this much money, with my Crocs on and my T-shirt." Afterwards, it made me feel like, "Wait, I am part of this world. I am deserving. I am worthy of bringing in a big check to make a movie. Like, what? Everyone else can do it, and it's okay for me to do it too. And then, like, my reason for doing it, for making this film, well, my reason is because it's, to tell the story of what happened to me, and it's continuing to happen to other people on the spectrum. Like, right this moment, they're going through the things I went through there. The way I survived being there was I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna tell what happened. And yeah, it's been 16 years since I've gotten out, but I'm telling. And that just feels, oh, it's great.
Yeah. And I think one thing people don't real a lot of people think we make films for fame, for this. It's not about the fame for either of us. It's like we're making these films to advocate for the autism community, to help others, to prevent people from getting in situations that you or I have been in, to make a difference in the world. It's like, sure, some recognition comes with these films, but that's not the reason we do this.
Mm-mm. No, and Scott, like, even though we're both have our verbal ability, it's still a way for us to express ourselves in a way we might not be able to just have in a conversation with somebody. Like, even when I go to therapy, it's different than making the film. I feel like the film is a form of therapy for me and a way for me to express myself that I can't really express any other way because it's using different mediums. It's using audio and visual mediums and artistic, ideas, and
Right.
just a whole other way of expressing yourself.
And I know you've got Tony Armour on your side.
Yeah.
He's like your just
He's
number
my
one support.
champion, man.
Tony Armour is your champion when it comes to
Yeah.
filmmaking, just like Michael is my champion when it comes
Yeah.
to filmmaking. We both have our mentors, and to have people like that by our side helps out so
Invaluable.
much. It's invaluable.
Yeah.
You can't take that away. And
No.
yeah, I highly suggest that other autistic people trying to get into creative industries get a mentor that can push you, that can direct you, that can communicate for you, whatever it may be. If
Right.
you have that support, things are going to go that much farther and be that much smoother.
Yeah, and you have to be able to trust, but it's okay if you find someone that's trustworthy, it's okay to trust. And you and I, Scott, have been through a lot that's made us not trust, and rightfully so. I think, Scott, we need to give ourselves some credit for it, like that, for not letting it get us all the way to the point where we're ruined.
Mhm. I agree. I
I'm proud
mean,
of you, Scott.
I'm proud of you, Jennifer. I'm proud
Thank
of
you.
us. I mean,
Yes.
you and I have been through the thick of it, and I think people oftentimes I see this at my work. I see people see where I am now, but they have no idea about where I came from even 5 years ago.
Mhm.
They don't realize my story with alcoholism and drug addiction. They
Yeah.
don't realize all the psych hospitals you and I have been through, even state hospitals, which are terrifying. You've had your shock treatments. I've gone through electric convulsive therapy a ridiculous amount of times. It's just these are things that most people will never go through.
But we're winning, Scott.
We're
We're
winning.
winning because we didn't let it get us down.
And then what do you have to look forward to in the weeks to come?
So in the weeks to come, I like that question because are you like me where you need like immediate things happening in order? Yeah. Our editor should be receiving the hard drive because she's in the UK. So we just shipped the hard drive because it was like thousands of dollars to host it online. So
Mhm.
we're like, we'll just ship the whole thing over to her. And I'm looking forward to seeing what she sees in the film. And I do get a voice in this film, which is the good part. Like I get to
That's good.
say yes and no to things. So they actually made me an even executive producer. It's me, Tony, and Siobhan, so that's great. So
Awesome.
yeah, I'm looking
And it
forward to
also
seeing
takes
that.
it takes the pressure off you having to sit in front of your computer for hours.
God,
Just
yeah, and it's my own story, so it's like too hard to tell. And
yeah.
I just want to see what other people do with it. Listen to this. I might get to go overseas and help conduct an orchestra to do my score. Like,
That's
that
awesome.
literally
So
might happen.
so you might hire an orchestra to actually score the thing instead of picking the soundtrack and editing to it?
We're gonna use my music, but we're gonna make a score. I'm working with a composer because, you
Okay.
can't just stick a song under it. It has to be like it has to be curated underneath the dialogue and stuff. So
Yeah.
we're gonna make like piano versions of my songs, but we will use my music in between in the right moments. And all of the instrumentation will be based off of the song. So it will be that song, but it'll just be like trailerized or made cinematic.
Mhm.
So I've been working on that, and then my only other thing I'm looking forward to is I'm supposed to go out shopping next week, and where I live, that's a big deal for me to be able to get out, so
Yep, and get more Pokemon cards.
that's the plan. Not even a joke.
No joke, more Pokemon
My
cards.
Pokemon cards.
All right, this is Scott Klum with Autism Ability. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And a special thanks goes out to my good friend Jennifer Msumba. Thanks for jumping on this call with us, and we look forward to having you back again in the future. Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye.